Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle, and for the next 3 minutes, I'm going to tell you a story involving a war between a stomach spy and our immune system. Sorry, can I start again? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to tell you a short story involving a war between our villain and our immune system, which is the good guys of the story. My story is set in Stomackton, a gastric land and a raging war zone. Stomackton has been colonized by our villain, and our immune system, consisting of the innate and adaptive teams, are here to defend their territory. However, the immune system does not always win, and this is especially the case with the war in Stomackton. With the constant firing of chemical and biological weapons within the stomach, this has led to the stomach being greatly damaged and always in flames. Meet our villain, the tiny but deadly Helicobacter pylori, the major culprit of gastric cancer. Helicobacter pylori has been surviving in the human stomach since before humans migrated out of Africa around 60,000 years ago. And over time, it has developed special abilities to manipulate its surrounding environment and for its own benefit, and to manipulate the immune system. By hiding behind gastric walls, it uses its super ninja skills, making it undetectable and untouched by our immune army. This is why Helicobacter pylori is one of the most successful gut pathogens out there, and half of you in this room might already be homing it in your stomachs. To date, up to half of the world's population is infected with Helicobacter, yet only 1% of those will develop gastric cancer. What then is the determining factor that will distinguish and identify those that will develop into gastric cancer to those that will not? My PhD will aim to address this missing link. With the ongoing war in Stomackton and our immune system constantly losing, they may need a helping hand after all. And there is a new recruit in town called Agent N that may be able to help. Agent N is in fact a very special molecule. It is produced by our very own cells and is homegrown within the stomach. With Agent N operating in Stomackton, it will specifically target Helicobacter pylori and then send messages back to the immune army base for decoding. With this valuable piece of information, the immune army will be able to modify its combat strategies to better deal with Helicobacter colonization in the stomach. And over time, the war will not end in fire and rage. In fact, Agent N hates war, and Agent N will persuade the immune army to drop the chemical and biological weapons previously used against colonization and use more subtle approaches and less damaging approaches to deal with colonization. Despite its discovery nearly 40 years ago, the world of Helicobacter is still a mystery to us all. By studying two biological systems under one setting, this opens up a whole new world between host and pathogen, and this is what I find so intriguing. My PhD will aim to unravel the complex relationship between Agent N, the stomach spy, and Helicobacter pylori, the major culprit of gastric cancer, and together we will bring the innate and adaptive systems and ultimately win the war on gastric cancer. Thank you for your attention.